So how's it going, guys? So we have a special guest over here. So the story with him is that about 14 years ago, he had an accident where he missed a rack while he was weightlifting during as a senior in high school. The weights fell on him, and it wasn't really it was painful at the time, but not really too bad afterwards. And over the course of years, been steadily and slowly, progressively getting worse with the low back pain. But now these days, you're complaining about with the frequent urination at night, where it's like 3 to 5 times a night, can't get any proper sleep. It's affecting his work to the point that he has to drink caffeine to keep up with things. Lying down on your back in the bed, even though you just went to the bathroom, makes you want to go bathroom once more again. You also talked about low testosterone levels, and it's also affecting your performance and everything else going on with that as well, correct?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to connect all the dots and let's get to it. So what we see right here is there's actually 2 readings. One big one and another small one. So one over here, one right there. So telescope, confirm, big, and a tiny one. Big, small one. So we see all this chronic swelling over here. Swelling has pulled all the way straight down to the bottom over here. So we want to see things nice and smooth, and yet this is boggy. It's very marshy over here. It's not fat. This is all pooling. It's like a waterbed over here. So when we test this structure over here, how does that feel over there?
Yes, I feel the pain when you apply pressure.
Got it. And when we check lower, how's that feel over there?
I feel the pain.
Pain there too. So I understand you got issues with the bladder.
Yes.
You also got issues what's going on down the plumbing down here as well. Right? So when I hear a case like this, I want to focus what's going on this region over here.
Okay.
Because the nerves that are responsible not only for that low back pain you're feeling, it also deals with the bladder and the testicles as well.
Okay.
This bone right over here, that's your sacrum.
Okay.
This is upside down shaped bone over here. So when we're first born, it actually comes in 5 pieces. And it's the last bone that fuses into one piece. So as it starts to form into one piece, it'll do that as long as there's no trauma. However, what I see here is evidence of trauma. And I would not be surprised that accident you had during that weightlifting in high school may have knocked this segment out of position. Because I don't want to see a rudimentary disc space over here. See, these fellows over here, they're in the process of being fused. Over here, I see that big rudimentary disc right there. So when I test this fellow on you, you said, ow, there's a lot of pain on this one over here. When I also test your 5th one, this also produced pain as well. So this is going to be a 2-parter. Today's visit, we had to stabilize your foundation. We were going to correct this one first. Because this fellow over here, neurologically, it's typically responsible for the bladder issue. In addition to when you lay on your back, it will further irritate this fellow. So I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, you feel like the need to go again. On the following future visit, we may need to correct this fellow as well. This one also deals with part of the testicle problems and also sometimes the bladder. But it's usually this fella that deals with both the testicles and the bladder. So we're going to address this one first. So what we do to set a sacral segment, we need a special modified knee chest table over here. Make sure the patient's knees are spread out a little more wider than the typical Gonstead knee chest table. That allows us, the sacroiliac joints, to open up even more, to allow that sacral segment to move and put into proper alignment. Just a little here. Drop a little more. Go ahead, a little more. Drop. Oh! There we go. What's different about that low back?
I feel like the pressure is off a little bit on the pain I was complaining of.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yes.
Do a squat. Let's see what you can do.
Do a squat?
Yeah. How's that?
Yeah, not bad. I feel different after he did that. Yeah, definitely.
There's a difference over here now. the instrument is showing that we pretty much zeroed out both readings.
Oh, wow.
Now there's still some swelling over here. So
Okay.
I want you to ice this fella for 20 minutes 3 times a day.
Okay.
Now I'm going to test both structures. How's this fella now?
No pain.
So that was your 5th lumbar. So before you were complaining about a lot of sharp pain when we tested it.
Yes.
Okay. How's this fella now?
No pain.
Right? So that's the 2nd sacral segment. So this was the right call. We corrected this. So this is going to be your homework. I need you to continue icing that for low back. Try not to slouch. Okay? Because I understand, you're in the car for pretty long periods of time.
Yes.
Right? That segment doesn't like slouching whatsoever. If you can, try to get a memory foam cushion
Okay.
to try to protect that sacrum over there, so it won't knock it out as much.
All right.
And also, on the following visit, give us a heads up. Let us know how the urination is coming along.
Okay.
Right? We're all set for today.
Thank you.
Oh, you're
Thank you
welcome.
very much. I originally came to you because I was frequently urinating at night. It really bothered my sleep patterns. Like I would wake up tired and everything like that. But since I've been seeing you, I've seen a great improvement in my sleep. I'm frequently urinating at night and everything like that. I feel much better in the morning.
Good.
I don't have to depend on caffeine stimulants to keep me up at the daytime.
Okay. And what else has been going on?
Well, with you, I mentioned also that I was suffering from hyperhidrosis. My palms would sweat, and I also suffered from digestive problems. But ever since I've seen you, it dramatically helped me a lot. My palms stopped sweating, and my digestive problems improved dramatically.
All right.
Thank you,
Nice.
Doctor.
Oh, you're very welcome.
All right. My back pain is pretty much gone. I don't feel it anymore. It's like I sometimes had to limit myself when I'm at the gym in terms of what I could carry and what I can't carry. So I have no restrictions when it comes to being physical, which is something important to me. Performance-wise, in terms of the bedroom, I told you that my libido was decreasing. I felt like I didn't have the urge to have sex or anything like that, but now I would wake up more with morning erections. I feel much better overall. I'm loving the results, and I thank you, Doc.
Oh, you're very welcome.
All right.
All right.